Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to VGU Plays Silent Bomber. I'm Dummy Exploder Coles from VideoGamesUncovered.com. Last time, we found out that Benoit was the evil mastermind behind everything happening on the Dante. He screwed us over with our dummy codes. He threw enemies in our way to test us, to see if we are nothing more than a killing machine. And now, he has control of Brain, the AI smart enough to control the Dante on its own. Will we be able to destroy it once and for all? There's only one way to find out. Let's continue. This is where the game gets pretty tense.
Oh man, it's crazy inside the ship. Monsters are coming out in droves, and they're killing anyone they can get their claws on.
And the unmanned weapons on board have started attacking people indiscriminately as well.
Ouch.
I'll wager that there's not even 10% of the 30,000 crew members left now.
Bloody hell.
Regina, I thought you had left.
Huh? Oh, really?
Let me guess. You turned back when the monsters took over the escape port, right?
Yeah. Nice going, Tim.
Even if you did manage to escape from here, what would be the point if Hornet gets blown away?
Good point.
Right. Before that happens, we'll destroy the reactor and keep their main gun from firing.
But aren't all the routes between here and the reactor sealed off?
Man, it'll be obvious to them what we're gonna try to do.
Maybe.
I'm sure there's a way.
Yeah.
Huh?
Ooh.
All we need to do is create a shortcut for ourselves.
Ah, that's an idea. I get it, Jutah. I get it. Okay, the shortest path to get to the reactor. That path is to sneak aboard the cruiser moored out there and blast through the bulkhead with its main gun. Unfortunately, the cruiser's control room has already become a bio-monster nest. Protect Henri from enemies while she's lifting the security. Ugh, I remember this. So it doesn't seem hard? Trust me, this is where the game likes to punch you in the face. Let's hit it.
The plan for me is to lift the control room's security.
So we're your backup, right?
Correct.
Sounds good.
Jutah will take the control room. Everyone else will guard the perimeter.
Alrighty.
What? You've got to be kidding. You're gonna let me sit this out, aren't you?
Oh, Machino.
The enemy
Man
will be
up.
coming at us from every direction. Pull yourself together.
It's a little bit... I'm sorry about that. That's a really bad comment to make.
I can't
Okay,
put up a
everybody.
resistance against the bioweapons for long. They can easily break through my defense shield.
No worries.
Don't let the enemy get too close. I'm counting on you, Jutah.
Don't worry about it. Right, Napalm will be our best friend here. No, you don't! Get away from her. Now, the problem in this mission is that you need to get these guys away from Henri. But of course, that's easier said than done in most cases. Especially when bioweapons immediately go for her and aren't immediately targeting you. You've got to change their focus over to you first, then start fighting them. Which is why I've kept my shields up, because this is not easy. And which is why I am not going for any of the boxes straight away. Because some of these boxes will have life, and I will probably end up needing it before this is over. And by the way, did I mention they just spawn at random? Yeah, you never know when they're going to come in. Or how many are going to go.
We're still okay.
And she's already down to 60%. Ain't that fantastic? This ain't a short mission either. It can be if you're fast enough, but look at that, she's already down to 45.
Shield's down now at 40%. Hang in there, Jutah.
There you go, I'm just going to set those guys on fire, that'll deal with them. Ah, goddammit. If anything, you can just really plant one bomb on these guys to get their attention. Do the least amount of damage to Henri as you possibly can. Then concentrate on these guys. With napalm. Because napalm's your no! Get away from her!
Shield's at 20%. They won't hold.
Right, let me grab this life. Just to help me out! Ugh. Oh! Yep. I failed. Ugh.
Is this really the end?
This is where things get incredibly tough. As you can tell, while I was concentrating on one and trying to get some life back for myself, the bioweapons just came and swamped. This mission isn't easy. Let's try it again.
Roger that. I'm going back out.
If I can't complete this level generally in a couple of goes, I might have to do it off screen. Because it is incredibly tough. Especially when you're trying to dodge bioweapon attacks, protect Henri, and all that jazz. It's not easy. And you get knocked back with every time you get hit by these guys. Meaning that if you place bombs in a certain location, they make no click. Oh, damn it. Go do that. Paralysis liquid doesn't really work on them. Which is why napalm's your best friend in this case. It just does continuous damage. It also stops them from moving. It's just good in general. At least with this, I'm not doing too bad in this run. I let them all jump into the napalm and blow them up to pieces. Blow them up to pieces, yeah, that makes sense. No, get away from her! Damn it. This is where napalm liquid is actually the best. Like, another one. I think at max there's only 3 allowed to be on screen at once. And if you only place a few napalms in the area nearby Henri, the AoE isn't going to be large enough to actually affect her, so that's good. Damn it. Come on, you dirty fools! Do that. Right, 2 napalms and a gravity. Gotta be careful of gravity here. If you put too many stacks of gravity, it will affect Henri. This is why I'm trying to keep them on this little bridge here. It's the best bet. Gravity also works for keeping these guys at bay, but doesn't nearly do as much damage as napalm would. Mostly for control purposes. No, you don't.
Shield's down to 60%. We're still okay.
Whack. Yep, this is where most of my auxiliary liquid's gonna go. And I'm probably hearing some of you guys through your screens now saying, keep going, or you're doing it wrong. I'm doing it to the best of my can. He got out of the gravity. Damn, he wasn't affected by gravity until the last minute. Let's do this. I think this might be the last guy, if I'm not mistaken. Yes!
I've lifted the security.
Woo!
Jutah, control the main gun from the gunnery room.
Brilliant. Right, this is where you can finally blow stuff up. It's actually recommended here that you leave the boxes as they are, wait until everything's over, then blow them up. Then if they do have E-chips, you can grab the E-chips. If they have life, you can just restore your life back to full. You can get back all the auxiliary liquid you probably used on the bioweapons like I did. It's good. Obviously this does take time off of your score, so this is completely optional if you wish to go about it. Just like a majority of the things I've done in this game. But I like to do it. There's no E-chips in this bit either. It's all stuff to help you. So let's see if this plan works.
Port hangar bulkhead. Main gun. Fire!
Ooh. Very nice. Well, that'll do the trick. Brilliant. It's a very short but sweet level. And it's actually one of the easier levels in the game to get a high score, once you understand what you're doing. I think in order to get the highest rank possible in that level, you need to not... I could be wrong in this. In order to get the highest rank in that level, I think you have to make sure that Henri's shield does not go below 90%. Which is hard, trust me. Very hard. But anyway, there you go. Not doing too bad. We're getting there. The next level is actually one of the more enjoyable parts of the game before it all comes to a close. And I'm looking forward to playing it, but I'm not going to be playing it until next time on VGU Plays Silent Bomber. We're getting closer to the reactor, but is Benoit watching us? Does he have something in store for us once this is all over? There's only one way to find out, and that is to tune in next time. I'm your host, as normal, Don the Expert of Calls from VideoGamesUncovered.com, and I'll be seeing you on the other side.